The economy, job training, healthcare, education, keeping our young people in the region. It's all interconnected. Find out how in today's Daily Buzz. Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Buzz. I'm Mike Moliterno. Today we're going to talk about our region and some of the ways that it is unique in terms of job market, healthcare, as well as workforce development and education, and how all of those things are interconnected. We start off today with a new report from Team NEO, which shows there is a growing gap between available jobs and the number of people trained to fill them. For example, by 2025, 65% of Ohio's workforce will require at least a 2-year degree. As of 2018, only 34% of the workforce has a 2- or 4-year degree. The report, titled 2020 Aligning Opportunities in Northeast Ohio, says the 3 sectors of the economy with the most in-demand jobs continue to be healthcare, IT, and manufacturing, all of which are seeing job openings going unfilled. According to the report, 15,000 IT jobs went unfilled in 2019, manufacturing saw 20,000 jobs go unfilled, and healthcare saw more than 10,600 go unfilled. However, all that could change, at least in the short term, due to the effects of COVID-19. The report speculates IT jobs may see increased demand while companies look to do more work remotely, while many manufacturing occupations, particularly in the automotive sector, have been hit hard by the downturn in the economy. And while it may seem counterintuitive, many healthcare workers are also being laid off because fewer people are getting non-emergency services such as elective surgeries and routine doctor visits. So, now that we know all that, what do we do about it? Well, one step that is being taken by the state is the Ohio to Work program, which looks to connect unemployed Ohioans with available jobs. The program was announced Tuesday by Governor Mike DeWine during his coronavirus press briefing. He said the program has more than 30 employers on board who will be interviewing participants to help them find a suitable career and get the necessary training. Ohio to Work is rolling out in Cuyahoga County, where unemployment remains near 13%. DeWine said the program will also begin hosting virtual job fairs as early as October. And now we're going back to healthcare for a bit to talk about how much we spend on healthcare, because while we live in a region with an aging population, a new report finds the Youngstown-Warren metro area actually spends 6% less on healthcare than most metros across the U.S. According to research from the Healthcare Case Institute, local prices for medical services in Youngstown were 18% below the national median in 2017. However, use of healthcare services was 7% above the median, likely a result of the aging population. A few other points of data from the report: inpatient spending in the area was 5% less than the national median, outpatient spending was 15% above the median, and spending on professional services was 14% below the median. You can read the full report in the story on our website. A good example of how all this is interconnected is our next story. As we've seen, there is a high demand for manufacturing jobs in the region, and one of the biggest issues facing the industry is finding workers who can pass a drug test. For Tom and Stephanie Ivany, the dilemma presented an opportunity. The husband and wife opened on-demand drug testing in 2008 to provide employers with drug screening services. Since that time, the business has grown to include occupational medicine and drug and alcohol counseling. On Tuesday, On Demand celebrated the official opening of its newest On-Demand counseling satellite location in Newton Falls.
We embrace all forms of recovery. So we offer MATs here. We have 12-step recovery meetings in the basement on the weekends.
You can hear more in the 3 Minutes with video and read more about on-demand drug testing in Dan O'Brien's story at businessjournaldaily.com. And finally, we get to the crux of it all. We have jobs, we need workers to fill them. We have an aging population, particularly in the manufacturing sector. We need more young people. We have great universities full of bright young people. We need to keep them here. That is the goal of the Brain Gain program that we have been running for the past year here at the Business Journal, thanks to the generous support of the Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition, Sweeney Chevrolet Buick GMC, and the Moransky Companies. And now we're happy to announce the launch of the newest component of the Brain Gain program, the Brain Gain Youngstown Leadership Podcast. In the podcast, Business Journal CEO Jeff Herman talks with area leaders about leadership and ways to move the region forward.
So many people have different skill sets. So
Right.
education to you might be totally different than what a good education could have been to me.
A new podcast will be posted every Wednesday. Interviews we've already posted include discussions with Jim Tressel, Ed Moransky, and Kevin Helmick. You can hear the full podcasts on the podcast page at businessjournaldaily.com, Spotify, and our YouTube channel. And that is going to do it for today's Daily Buzz. Be sure to like, subscribe, and give us a comment in the comments section. If you'd like to dive deeper into any of these stories, you can do so by clicking the links in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Mike Moliterno.
717 Credit Union is paying it forward because we care about our business community. We are offering 6 months of free ACH and domestic wire services through small business payments when you open a free e-business checking account. 717 Credit Union. We are here for your business.